Boom. We are live. What's going on, man?
Not much, you man.
Not much at all.
That's
All right, all the links have been posted, and let me just go ahead and move this little logo thing out the way.
Cool.
So how do you feel? Podcast, when was the last time you've been on somebody's podcast?
I think like maybe 2-3 months ago, man.
That's a long time ago.
Like a very long time ago.
You ever thought about
as far as I can remember.
You ever thought about just creating your own? Like, what would you name it?
Oh man. I don't know. Probably like the T06 podcast or something like that.
T06? Nice, man.
Or something like that.
For everybody tuning in, I got Static T06 in here. He's a streamer. He just got monetized. You got over 1,000 subscribers. Tell us, for everybody who doesn't know, what do you do? Like, what's your channel about?
All right, so what's up, everybody? It's your boy Static T06. I do gaming videos. I also do music producing on my channel. I do trolling videos.
Trolling videos? What kind of trolling videos
I do trolling videos. So I do voice impressions.
Oh yeah, like what?
I do like girl impressions. I like to.
What a troll, man!
You know.
You do them in like video games and stuff?
Yeah, so I do it on Fortnite. I do it on Call of Duty. I still gotta upload some of my stuff from Call of Duty. I just like to have fun though when I play games, man. Just to make up like stupid songs or something. Just troll people. Have a good time, you know.
I'll do trolling stuff sometimes, like on Call of Duty, but nothing like that. You know, I don't try to imitate a female's voice on there.
Yeah, no. I do it out of laughs, man. I like to make people laugh. You know what I mean? Just to see people's reactions and stuff. Have you ever watched like Cheech and Chong, man?
Way back yonder. I mean, I'm talking like maybe in the 90s.
Hey man, what kind of stuff is that, man?
Yeah, that
stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
Panda says you have a bad female voice, by the way. And we have some live viewers right now.
It's okay. Like, I don't even care. My dad is an architect. You don't even know who he is.
You sound like the guy from Mad TV, Miss Swan. He looked like a man.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. He looked like a man. Oh, he looked like a man.
You remember that? And then like they're trying to I think interrogate her. Maybe there was a crime scene. I forget. And dude, Mad TV was the stuff. If Mad TV was here nowadays, they'd be in so much trouble, like PC wise, because like SNL, like they don't do anything like crazy like Mad TV used to do back in the day.
Yeah. I used to like that show, man. Mad TV. Miss Swan was cool. Stewart was like my favorite.
Hey, look what I can do. And he like do like a little.
Oh, look what I can do.
Yeah.
Something like that, man. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
So what? Are you up to date? I know we talked about it before I started the podcast. Have you seen Tiger King yet?
Oh no, man. So I watched like Hulu. I watched like Rick and Morty.
New episode came out today on Tiger King. You're missing out.
Oh, okay.
A brand new episode
I'm missing
came
out. Is it good? Is it a good?
I mean, even Trump talked about Tiger King.
Oh yeah. If it's going to the president, man, then that's good.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. But I don't know, man. I might get it. I might, get a Netflix subscription just to watch it. Just to see what all the hype is about. I don't know if it's, I heard it's a pretty good show though. I heard it's like addicting.
It is. I remember when it's only eight episodes.
Oh, okay. I think the last thing that I actually fully watched on Netflix though was the Stranger Things. When the first season came out, I legit remember just sitting there, dude, watching it.
I watched the first season and then that was it. I was done after that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I never watched the season 3 or season 2. I was like, season 1 did it for me.
We have about 5-6 people in the chat now. You guys can ask questions if y'all want to interact with me or Static. So tell me, okay, so you just got monetized. How long ago was that? Was that yesterday? Was that today?
So it was legit. So I went to a job orientation today, and I legit left it, and an email from YouTube popped up on my phone. It's like, hey, you're becoming a YouTube partner. And I was like, what? So I clicked on it, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, I just got a new job with all the stuff that's going on.
You monetized on YouTube. New
Monetized.
Beginnings, man.
Yeah, man. So, like, it didn't hit me because I was sitting in my car. Like, I was just like, wow, this is really happening. And I legit was just trying to, like, control my feelings on how I felt because I'm sitting in a parking lot. So I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I was like, maybe I should just look and make sure this is real, because I just clicked the email, and all of a sudden I was just like, you've been monetized. And I was like, oh, cool. But I've been waiting for like almost 2 weeks now. I know like my other friends that do.
Oh, you mean
YouTube
since
well.
you hit the requirements until they proved you?
Yeah, so the minute, well, usually because I've been asking people like, how long does it take you for like you to actually become monetized? And people were saying 2 to 3 days. Well, since everything that's going on in the world right now, mine took almost 2 weeks for it to get reviewed.
Right.
And I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying I wish it would have came quicker, but now that it's happened, you know, I feel amazing. It's a big accomplishment for anybody that's trying to reach a goal. Because I started YouTube like maybe 2-3 years ago. I wasn't really like aware of what to do, how to like build my channel, how to grow. So I actually had a channel before this one that got monetized.
Oh, pretty nice.
But like, with like 400 subs, and I was like, this isn't really working out. Like, I don't really know what to do.
You know, I have seen that in my community of other YouTubers who just started a new channel fresh because they didn't like the direction the main channel was going.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I did, man. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was working on thumbnails, putting my time into thumbnails more than I was actually like content, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I was just trying to figure out YouTube at the time on how to improve and what to do, what to put as like titles, what hashtags to use, try to get a different idea from other people watching other streams and seeing how what they do and what I could do. Not basically like copycat someone else's stream, but basically just take ideas.
That's the only way you're gonna
try to see what I can do.
Is just look at what other people are doing and just take a little bit of here, take a little bit there, and just make it your own.
Oh yeah, basically. So with this channel, with my first channel, I was just like, scratch that. I started making like little logos and stuff, and I was like, you know what I want to do? I just want to go and find a graphic designer and have them make me a logo. Was I happy with the logo that they first made? No. And as time went on, I started, you know, like filling my own logo. I was like, oh, this is cool. I got my own logo. I could do merch or do whatever I want with it. But at first, though, legit, the minute that my logo was sent to me, when I paid the guy, I was just like, I don't really know how I feel about this logo. And then, like I said, like, as time moved on, I kind of got used to it. And now it's basically a staple of what I'm doing on YouTube.
So you had like a graphic designer make that logo there. Is that the one that you're referring to?
Yeah.
How much does something like that cost?
It took like $60 for it to be made.
Oh my God.
So he basically did my banner as well. And now everything that is on my channel now got revised to my cousin because he knows how to do Photoshop more than I do.
Right.
So at first I didn't like the way everything was in my channel. I was like, this is like boring. Like I need something else.
Like
They're
a
just making it
professional
too
touch
simple.
to it or something.
Oh yeah. And so when I had my cousin revise it, it was amazing. I was like, "Yo, thanks, man.
You
Thanks
know,
for."
talking back about the monetization thing. So I was monetized at the end of 17 and the start of 18, and then Adpocalypse hit. I don't know if you were monetized around that time. Everybody got demonetized, and then everybody needed a manual review. Oh no, I'm sorry. There was two events that happened. One, they changed the requirements. Okay, so I got the 1,000 views or the 10,000 views and the 100 sub. That was at the end of 2017, and then at the
Oh,
end of
was
that, they
this when they
changed it.
changed their? Was
Hmm.
this when they changed their the way you get monetized? Like when
Right,
they moved it over to what it is now?
right. And so I hit
Okay.
that, and I got monetized, and then they changed it to the 10,000, no, no, 4,000 hours and 1,000. So I was like, all right. So I hit that again. Then Adpocalypse hit about February. Everybody got demonetized, and everybody had to be manually reviewed. I was like, I had the full requirements for monetization. I had to wait from February. I didn't get monetized until or approved until June 27th.
Of last year.
No, no, of that of the 2018. So it took
Oh,
them almost 6 months, or what is that, 5 6 months, just to say, okay, yep, he's good. He can be
that's
monetized again.
crazy.
Yeah, because when I hear you tell me 2 weeks, I was like, oh, but I had to wait like 5 months to get that second wave of monetization.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Now I think they made it too where like if you're a gaming channel, like if you have like 1,000 subscribers or something like that, now you're a gaming channel because there's a difference between, let's say, like you're an entertainment. The way you set
Right.
up your YouTube, let's say like you start off YouTube, right? You make it a channel
All
and
right.
you set it as entertainment. Now let's say you start making gaming videos and that. Okay, now let's say you get monetized, right? You put in
All
your
right.
application, they look over it, they go through it, and then you realize you're like, oh, well, I'm getting my super stickers and my super chat. I'm not getting memberships. You're like, whoa. And then let's say you're a gaming channel, which I think is cool because there's a lot of gaming channels out there like
Mm-hmm.
you and I,
Right.
uh, that want to get memberships or whatever. I think they made it a little bit easier for us gaming channels, like 1,000. That's cool. Instead of like the regular 30,000, that's a little bit too much. But I feel like as an entertainer, you probably, could reach that goal. I'm not saying no one can reach their goal because I do believe
Right.
everybody can reach their goal. And basically, I'm just saying they made it a lot easier for us gamers to actually
Yeah. Yeah. I
get
I think
memberships.
they expedite that because I mean I feel like besides those big, top 10 channels that get all the revenue, I think that they know that the gaming community also brings in revenue from the live stream donos, the super chats, the memberships.
Oh yeah,
I think they know, like, there's probably like 10 channels that make up all of YouTube, the majority of the revenue. And then it's like the 10% other channels are all like all those small YouTube gaming channels that bring in all those small donos in.
yeah, definitely. And
I
I
don't
think it's
know.
good that they do that too.
I feel like they don't treat small. I mean, everybody knows they don't treat small YouTubers like they do the big YouTubers. I get messages all the time. Hey, I didn't even know you were alive, and like these are people who are paid members who have me double belled. Um, my notifications are sometimes just not even sent.
Oh yeah, no. Sometimes, dude, I gotta restart my stream sometimes
Oh,
because
I've
I'll
done
get
that
like
before.
maybe
Yeah, I know exactly what you
yeah.
mean.
Because sometimes they'll bring like 3 viewers and you're like, this makes no sense. And then like when you restart your stream, all of a sudden like you're getting your normal people
Yeah,
that
you
would
get like
regularly show up in your streams.
I done this one time. I did it 4 times. Okay, start stream, nothing, nobody, 0 views, end stream. Start stream 4 times. On the fourth time, it was like, oh, 12, 13, 14, 15 people. I'm like, oh, now it's working. I just had to do it like 4 times.
So about that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a gaming team called T06. I have a bunch of other YouTubers that are with my gaming team. So basically, what we do is we like to support each other. We like to grow. Basically, what Team 06 is, we like to grow channels that are little and try to just branch them off and make them an audience. So Susie T06, you might know her.
I know Susie.
The other day, she's like telling me, she's like, if you upload like if you stream like 1, 2, 3 times a day, sometimes it will stop sending out your notifications. And I was like, what? So one time I tested it out, and I'm like, well, let's see if I go maybe 4 times, do 4 streams in a row. All of a sudden, no notifications are going out, 0 people watching, and I was like, wow, this is kind of messed up.
And what's crazy is I've mentioned that many times on my channel, and YouTube actually has a policy on their Insider Everything channel. They actually said, I forget what it's called, Creator Insider or... okay, so 3 or more uploads. So even your third upload within a 24-hour period will be not notified to your viewers. So as a streamer like me, I may make like a small video, and then I'll stream, and then I'll make another stream the next day or within the 24-hour period. But it's a loop, so I'll do it again at the very end of the 24-hour period, but I'll still be in that loop. My notifications won't be sent out, so I have to like stop streaming for a few days to stop that loop, because it's public. Any 3 or more videos uploaded in a 24-hour period, you don't get notified for spam reasons. And anything after 10 p.m., if you don't have it set on your phone, you will not get notified. I bet you didn't know that.
Oh, I know. I didn't until now.
They did it where everybody is automatically set to a certain time period at night, and then you have to manually go in there, turn it off, and then you can get notified like 2 in the morning if your streamer goes live, or whoever.
That's nuts.
Yep, even if you're double billed on that channel.
I like to stream. I like to stream more than I like to upload videos. Like I like to upload videos, but I like to like be more interactive with people that are subscribed,
right?
Rather than just putting up uploads. But at the same time, like it can get exhausting. Like a lot of people don't understand like this YouTube stuff. Like when I this last month and a half, I legit grew almost 900 subs, and it's been like quickly. I wasn't expecting it. There was a lot of stuff going on last month that really like affected me in my personal life. But YouTube helped me push back like all that negative stuff or whatever was going on in my life and push me forward. But at the same time, I was just like, I'm exhausted. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you get exhausted and people don't understand that. Like, yeah, we may be, you know, doing it for the subscribers and stuff.
Panel wants to know, how long have you had your channel static? Sorry for cutting you off there.
No, you're good. How long have I had my channel? So this channel that I'm on right now, 2-3 years. I think my first channel I had like 6 months. And other than that, I don't know. But 2 to 3, whatever I had on the other channel, I had subscribers from that channel come to this channel that I'm on now. So I started just basically promoting myself on this channel once I got the logo or whatever. Another thing is too, if you guys want to try to like get noticed, try to make like a logo or something, or just try to, you know, put yourself out there. I'm not saying do stupid stuff. I'm saying
what about joining a team like the Static team? How many people are in that?
Oh, so T06, the team that I have is Team 06. Basically, there's I think 8 or 9 members now. I can't remember.
You think that has helped get your channel to monetization?
Yeah, definitely. So the people that are underneath me under Team 06, you know, have been really good at support. Susie, Shorty, Demos, one of the biggest supporters that I've had in either Twitch or YouTube switching over. My friend Demos has been very, very close to me. We met on like Call of Duty a couple years ago. He's from the same place that I'm from. So having like a good supportive system when you're doing YouTube or doing anything that you're trying to put your mind to is really good. Surrounding yourself around people that are positive. Basically, nobody can just join Team 06. It's basically I gotta trust you. I gotta be able to like get along with you. No drama, no nothing. Just being honest with each other.
Good positive vibe.
Basically, and it's being there and supporting each other through whatever they may be going through in life. Basically, Team 06 is just a big YouTube family that I basically start, and I'm just trying to help other little channels grow up too. I know a lot of people in the YouTube community that are us little channels get looked down upon because we're not as big as some of these other YouTubers. So I like to look and find other channels that are, trying to grow and help them and support them on their journey to either monetization or whatever. They're trying to make this a full-time job. I'm not saying I'm that big to making it.
Would you ever do like a clout house for Static?
A clout house?
Like a YouTube streamer house where you get like a bunch of streamers, you put them in one house, and then you do that. Like the FaZe Clan people.
Yeah. Maybe in like the near future. I don't see that happening right now because we do have members that are in New Mexico. We have people in Ohio. We have people in Canada. So basically, that would be like time and effort. If that happens, then it happens. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not saying it's going to happen in the next year. Hopefully, though, I want to meet some of the people that are on the team, and I want to meet some people that I've met through on YouTube, either if it's like at one of these YouTube events or whatever it may be.
Right.
It would be pretty cool to see who I'm actually talking to rather than just on YouTube, just meeting them in real life, just bonding with people, which is cool.
Right. Yeah, I always wanted to do like a small meet, but everybody lives so far away. It's kind of hard. I was thinking about doing a road trip, but I sold my truck recently, so I don't, I can't bicycle around country. I mean, that would be pretty cool, bicycling around from here to LA. I live in Houston, so I mean.
Oh, you live in Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
It rains a lot here, and it gets hot very often.
Yeah, I live in Colorado, man, so I see rain and snow and all that.
The first time I was in Colorado was I used to drive 18-wheelers, and I was dropping a load off in Denver at a place called, I think, Safeway. I don't know if what a Safeway is?
Oh, I was actually talking about going.
What was that? You kind of cut out.
Oh, I was talking about going to Safeway earlier.
Oh, okay. So where I was going was like a distribution center, or maybe it was just the store for the distribution center or whatever. So I get there, and I'm spending the night in Denver. Now, I'm from Houston. We're like, I don't know, a few hundred feet. Aren't we just like a few hundred feet above sea level? Denver is what, like a mile high? I never been in that kind of atmosphere
Elevation.
Before. Yeah, and dude, the first night I was sleeping there, I was having such a hard time sleeping because I was having a hard time breathing. Dude, it kicked my butt, man. I felt like I was.
The elevation here is something else, man.
Dude, I was thinking I needed to go to the hospital or something, but I fell asleep and woke up the next day. Everything was fine, but I felt so fatigued being a mile up there. What part of how far away from Denver are you? Oh, can you hear me?
I can't really. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, right. You're good.
All right, you can hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear
me now? So, how far away from Denver are you?
So I'm legit 30 minutes from actually the city of Denver.
You know where I think it's called 70 is?
I-70?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm familiar with that. Um, I used to take 70 all the way to Indianapolis, Minneapolis, or is it called Indian and Minion? I forget one of the Appleses. I used to take the highway cut through there, go up to New York. I used to drive all over the country when I drove 18 wheelers. That'd be a pretty cool live stream. You know, hook up some GoPros or something and live stream driving that. It gets pretty boring, man, when you're in the desert and you're just going straight and there's nothing near you.
Yeah, if you're ever here in like the Denver area ever again, I gotta take you to some food places, man. I gotta take you to like some legendary places. Now I'm originally not from Colorado. I was born in New Mexico, so I've lived here enough.
Hey, they got some good casinos in there.
Oh, in Colorado?
No, New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm like Albuquerque because there's not really a lot of things to do over there.
No, it's pretty much a desert.
Oh yeah, it's like desert, man. So like the casinos are in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and that's nothing but just casinos. They don't really have enough going on. That's why I like living here more in like the city. Every single time I go down there, though, most of my family lives down there, so it's pretty cool seeing all my cousins and all that. But
I remember in New Mexico, there's a casino called Sky City Casino. I think it's on 40, I-40. I remember going there in the morning time. I think it was the morning. One side of the mountain near the casino is like hot, okay? Sunny, it's hot. But then the moment you get past the casino, it was just ice and snow everywhere. And you're like, what the heck? I did some research. Apparently in the desert, temperatures can fluctuate like, a lot, because there's nothing out there. It's just desert. So I thought that was pretty neat, seeing that, there's ice and snow in the desert.
It's kind of like Colorado, man. We like sometimes here in the city where I'm at right now, like there will be like sunny, and then you go past like Breckenridge and Golden and all that stuff. It's just like snow. Obviously, snow is gonna have mountains, obviously, but it's kind of like weird how that works. Like what you're talking about in New Mexico, like it could be like hot over there and cold over there.
Yep.
Just like in a matter of minutes.
Yep. I remember also, I think it was Phoenix or somewhere in either, was it Arizona or New Mexico? I forget which one it was. The week before, I was in New Jersey, and I got a free pass to like Gold's Gym, and I tried their sauna out, right? As a truck driver, you kind of just get free stuff, take advantage of it, and then you go to the next city when you're done, because you're not staying there. You just, hey, I like a free pass for a week. They give it to you, and then you just drive out to your next location. Well, I tried the sauna out. I mean, saunas are pretty hot.
Oh, heck yeah.
I got to Phoenix. I forget. I think it was Phoenix or New Mexico, one or the other. But it was 116 degrees out. I got out at the truck stop, and it was hotter than the sauna that I was just at a few days before in New Jersey. The freaking outside temperature was hotter than the freaking sauna. Dude, it kicked my butt. I never felt something so hot before. I ended up turning around, went back in my truck, and just kept driving. I was like, nope.
Oh, I would too.
I don't
I don't understand how people can live in like that hot.
I don't either, man. 116. I felt like I was just like when I was in Denver when there was no O2 to breathe. I thought I was gonna die if I stayed any longer out there in that desert.
Like you gotta get used to it, man. It's like when I go like to New Mexico, like I get elevation sickness. So it's weird because like I'm from here. Well, I'm not from here, but I've been here most of my life. So when you're here for a very long time, you get used to it. Now I have trouble breathing too because I have asthma, and I stopped smoking, try to cut that out, and like I feel good, but it still sucks, man. Like going out, like let's say I'm in the house all day, I'm streaming, and then I go outside and it's like 20, 30 degrees like it was today. I will legit start coughing, man, because that change of weather and that change of like where I'm at and the different elevation and like
Right.
where I'm, whatever I may be, it affects you like so bad. Like, and the thing is too, like here with the low elevation, like if you do like I'm from Colorado, so weed is legal. If you drink, it's like basically it happens quicker. So let's say like you want to get, have a good time with your friends or whatever, go out for, a couple drinks. The elevation kind of messes with you too, because that stuff gets you more quickly, whatever you want to
So
call it.
Denver is 5,280 feet above sea level.
Yep. It's a mile high.
And Houston, where I live at, is 30 meters above sea level. Let me see how. We're about 50 feet above sea level. So we're like right at the level of sea level, and you guys are all the way up there. So, I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, what a huge difference. That's why I was having such a hard time breathing. I mean, you guys are
Yeah.
like pretty much.
We had a celebrity. I think it was either Katy Perry or Lady Gaga. So when we have celebrities in the town, sometimes we get altitude sickness. I think Mike Posner. If you don't know who Mike Posner is, he's doing this quest. He's trying to walk around the world, and I think he got elevation sickness the minute he stepped into Colorado because he was here for like a week, and I think it happened in the Springs or it happened here in Denver. But
Right.
like, I mean, a lot of celebrities come here for the events that we have, but it just goes to show like a lot of even like the sports. Like, let's say we have sports teams, like the Houston Texans come over to play the Denver Broncos or something.
Right.
I was hearing like a couple. I think it was either last year or the year before that. Sports broadcaster was complaining that that Colorado teams have an advantage over other like NFL.
I agree.
NBA
I think this is valid because I do think they have an advantage because training out in that elevation, I think, makes your body stronger with less oxygen. So when you get more oxygen, your body's like on steroids essentially, and you can outperform the other opponents. There's an article about a Tour de France guy who has a atmosphere tank. I don't know what you call them, and he trains at like a Denver, elevation type atmosphere in this tank at his house, and he's won like 3 Tour de France's. Let me see if I can find the article on that.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was saying, like I legit. I heard about that too, and I was like, what? And this guy was just trying to ban like Colorado teams from playing like in any major sports events, basically.
I don't know. I think it's like a legit way to get yourself ahead of the competition. Because I mean, I strongly believe if I was training up, Denver type of atmosphere, I would outperform anybody who wasn't at that level. I mean, not to say that they didn't train. They could train at the normal sea level better. It just, I think there's a huge advantage of training at an elevation all the way up there because you're performing on less oxygen, and so I think that definitely trains your body to, once it gets more oxygen, it's like steroids.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah. Hey, I was going to ask you. All right, so we all know the coronavirus stuff is going on, right?
Yeah.
Do you know anybody who has it?
I do not. I feel like here's my perspective on all the stuff that's going on too. Like I'm gonna give you like my opinion. This is my opinion.
Right.
The way I think. Basically, what I'm trying to like think about like what's going on. Like if you've ever looked at like the past like flu, like the swine flu, the Spanish flu, whatever it may be. I feel like when the government, like, let's say, like the government is talking about.
You think they're hyping it up too much?
I think they're hyping it up a little bit too much, and I think another thing is too, like the way they're talking about how we're affecting the earth. Um, I think I looked at a picture the other day about like Los Angeles and how it was showing like the day of like the first day of whatever they brought out the pandemic, like viral, uh, what the pollution looked like. And then here's like a midweek picture of like
Oh,
what
I
it
saw something
looked
like
like.
that. No, I think, I mean, CO2 is a big factor, and I think in heating up the earth. I mean, greenhouses. I mean, I think it's real. So, I think having
Oh, definitely.
all these in this industry or multiple industries, like lessen how much they use vehicles and airplanes and all that. I think it does kind of impact our planet a little bit. Our planet's not used to this. I don't know. I'm no expert, no scientist.
No,
I don't think
yeah.
our planet is used to all the CO2 that we've been putting out there like crazy. I think it's kind of real. I do think global warming they over exaggerate a little bit, but I do think that maybe we've made the planet a little bit cooler since all this, perhaps maybe a
Oh, yeah.
degree. But
If you ever looked at like the timeline, like major flus or whatever it may be, uh, another thing that I'm thinking about too, like I was talking to a couple other people the other day about. I was like, what if this is a way for them to like control population? Uh,
well,
because
there is a report going around right now that the U.S. believes that China knew that they had this virus and accidentally
oh yeah,
let it out, because the facility that they're talking about. There's a facility about a mile away from this wet market. I don't know. You know what a wet market is?
not really, man.
It's where they butcher live animals to sell.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you want a chicken? They got a chicken. They cut its head off. Here you go. You got a chicken right there on the spot. You want a fresh bat? You want a dog? Whatever. That's what a wet market is. It's they butcher the animal right there on the spot. And the wet means like, okay, there may be blood stuff everywhere. Anyways, there's a facility, a lab research facility, literally a mile away from this wet market. And this lab facility is actually been testing stuff like the coronavirus. It's documented that they were doing tests and research. I think they knew that they had this there, and they kind of just infected themselves by accident. And they're like, "Oh crap, we got to fix this." That's why they've been kind of like whitelisting everything in China. Like, I think you heard like people have been like killed, trying to like inform the public like, hey, this is a big thing, and like people have been
Yeah.
like kind of like disappearing because I think China was trying to cover it up before it got too big, and then now here it is.
You remember? So, yeah. Let's stay on this topic because I like because this is really interesting the way everything is going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So back to what you're saying in the lab. So I heard a couple things. So I heard a thing talking about it started with a bat. They were eating bats. If you guys don't know, like the bird flu or whatever, is you're eating some type. Uh, Basically, it's carrying around but DNA or whatever. Like basically the West Nile virus that we have here in Colorado. It's really
I
really
just
huge
posted
because
the
we have
link
like.
of that the article I was reading in chat.
All right. Oh yeah, I think I've seen something similar for some reason because it's not letting me.
Right.
But I heard a couple things though. Like first the first thing that I first thought the bat heard was that they were killing bats. Someone ate a bat, infected somebody, whatever, and then back to the lab. So when you were saying people are disappearing, so you remember that doctor that was talking about it? and he got infected.
And then he died.
Well,
I mean, we don't
he
know
ended up
if he
dying
died from the infection. We may never know. He might have died
from something else.
China, kind of like, hey, this guy, we need to make him go away, kind of thing. There's articles out there that China has banned through some internet apps and some like messaging apps certain words that prohibit people from talking about the virus, and they completely hid anything about the coronavirus for a while. And it's scary to think that freaking government's doing that. But yeah, I don't know. Bioterrorism, it's a thing.
Oh heck yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So they were saying too, like before all this stuff happened, the U.S. knew about it like mid-December, January, and it didn't start becoming like an actual thing until after like the last week of February and the first week of February is when it started getting like bigger in the media. Now, if you look at the timeline of what China has been on their cases, if you recognize like there's not a really much like changes to how many cases they have.
Oh, they're totally hiding
it.
Like they said, like last week they had like no new cases of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, how do you not have enough like new cases? Like here in Colorado, they're constantly talking about it.
And you know what? They reopened the Wuhan wet market. Like that's back up and operational, even though it started there. Like China. Let me see if I can get some articles instead of just hearsay. They're opening up more spots in China. Let's see. Let's see what this says. China opens up wet markets. I don't know. They're opening up a lot of stuff. I mean, I think wet market is just something you should not be doing. I mean, if we're mad about Tiger King, we should be mad about the wet markets that are going on right now.
Definitely.
My boyfriend, Panda says her boyfriend says they are welding doors shut in China. And the thing is, China's saying that black people are getting the virus more than any other people. And there was an article of how a McDonald's in China said that no black people were allowed in McDonald's. So they're basically saying that the virus is racist.
So what's that's racist? So what's weird about that too? So here in Colorado, or like just the United States alone, when this first all started happening, they said Black Americans, Mexican Americans, there was no cases. Now all of a sudden, like all these cases started popping up, and now they're like, well, it has to be because this and that and this and that. I'm like, what? I'm like, first off, there was no cases. All of a sudden, all races in the United States have it now. And I'm like, it's weird how first off, like, no Mexican Americans, African Americans, whatever it may be, never had it. And now all of a sudden, now their numbers are growing above and beyond. Right. And what's weird is now they're talking about like how it started in Colorado. Like it started from a guy that flew from California, from outside the United States. I just think it's like weird how everything's going. Like I feel like they're just sending people.
Well, they recently announced the World Health Organization (WHO) that their timeline on when people got infected were about a month back. So like they're realizing that it was probably around December, early January, or even a little bit before that the virus was actually in the country.
Yeah, they knew about it way before we even like actually took initiative to actually take care of what's going on.
Right. I don't know. I've been self-isolating. I don't have a job right now. My mom doesn't have a job. I'm purposely not working because I don't want to get infected. I don't want to even get near it. I mean, I don't want to say that. I guess I'll say it. I had the swine flu when it came out, and it sucked. Like, so, and I sometimes get pneumonia here and there. So, like, oh, we just lost Static. He just disappeared. Oh, you back? Can you hear
Hello?
me? Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
So like,
Something happened real quick.
I've got pneumonia before, and it's no fun. So like, I feel like if I was to get coronavirus, it would probably hurt me. I'm just saying, it would probably affect me more so than somebody who hasn't had pneumonia before. And I got the swine flu when it was here, and that sucked. I remember waking up, not being able to move, and like I was so hot, and I had to like crawl to my parents' room, and I don't remember much after that. But I mean, it was terrible. So I feel like if I'm purposely staying home and not doing anything because I think coronavirus would mess me up if I was to get it.
Yeah, I don't really go out a whole lot. I think I went to get my oil change yesterday in my car, and I seen people in masks. Like, I think me as a person, I think I need to start taking it more serious. Like, start wearing a mask, start doing certain things. But I basically stay home on my days off or whatever. I don't really go out as much. But
see, I had a job interview a few weeks back, but I did the job interview. It was like a back and forth kind of thing. They gave me the date when to start orientation, and then, I took the more mature approach. I said, no, you know what? I need to self-isolate. I can't. I can't come to work. I'm sorry. And
definitely.
I just stayed home. So I'm glad they gave me a stimulus check. That will cover the bills for a little bit, but knowingly like, that will cover like a month to 2 months worth of stuff. I'm okay with waiting. That's why they're giving us the stimulus check, so we can stay at home and not, go out there where we're touching and talking to everybody. Oh, since I got it, the first thing I'm going to buy, I'll probably go out tomorrow with mask and gloves. I'm going to go buy me a Craig coffee machine.
There you go.
There you go. That's how I'm going to stimulate the economy.
I have one of those too, man. They work great.
Oh yeah, you little K cups. You put them in there, and then it gets you a nice cup of coffee.
So I'm not that fancy. I want like the McCafe type thing, but it still makes like 1 cup of coffee. I don't use it anymore because I started drinking like energy drinks.
Hey, send it to me, man.
He said, "Send it to me, man."
Send it to me, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I actually started. It's funny how I got it. So I'm trying to build my credit up. So anybody that's watching this, like if you want to try to build your credit, you guys are like
right here,
trying to learn how to do it. What was that?
I said right here, this guy. That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. So I started doing lease to own, and I do it through a website called Flex Shopper, and that's how.
Wait, lease to own just anything?
Yeah, so you can. Well, it's bi-weekly, or you can do like weekly payments. So
if I wanted a new computer today, I can just lease to own it off of this website.
So you can lease to own it, but you gotta be like on-time payments. If you don't make your on-time payments, it goes into their.
Are they gonna repo my coffee machine? Are they gonna come here, take all my coffee and everything?
Like, if you get behind on it, they'll send you an email and they'll call you and let you know. Like, hey, you got to make a payment or else we're going to repossess these items.
Right.
Give us a call back. They're really friendly, really good service. I just paid off it's like an old school type Apple computer.
Right.
I was when I first started streaming, I didn't have like a whole lot. Like I have a gaming laptop. It's a Toshiba, but it's not that good. I
have a Toshiba also. Now I'm using an HP Inspirion that I bought at Walmart for $3.99.
Well, that's not bad. Those laptops are pretty good. But my credit went up like 60 points by doing this, so it's real good.
Oh, so they continually report to the credit agency? Is that what you're mentioning?
So basically, you gotta sign up. It's like I think I had like $1,200 to spend, and I went a little bit too crazy with it. So if you're trying to like get something,
I see what you're saying. They approve you, and then you use that money to go do. It's like a credit card essentially.
It's like a credit card basically, but like you gotta be on top of it. So they give you an option to like pay off early.
A fan in the chat wants to know if can you see the chat, Static?
Yeah.
Okay, so Zitzy says hi.
Oh, what's up, Izzy? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, you also had another fan, Cat's Love, in the chat.
Oh, what up, Cat? Sorry, I was not reading chat.
Yeah, I forget. You're using your phone, so it's kind of hard to see the chat.
Well, I'm actually using my iPhone to read my chat, and I'm actually talking to Discord on another phone.
Gotcha. You guys got any questions for Static? So I wanted to ask you if anybody was going to start a new channel tomorrow, what would you tell them?
Like what? Like what is your main goal? Like what do you want to do with it? Like, because there's people that start channels and they're like, oh, I just want to do it as a hobby. Kind of like me and you. I do it as like a side hobby, but I'm really into the hobby that I'm doing.
Right.
So if you're just gonna be, uploading every week or something, try to put like yourself on a schedule. I don't really have a schedule when I upload. I just kind of like go live or upload. So if you really want to do it, put your mind to it. As anybody, I'll tell everybody that wants to know this or wants to take this advice. You got to spend money to make money.
So you're saying I need to spend money on YouTube ads? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, let's not. No, not like that. So let's say like you're.
What about
let's say like
pay people to do podcasts with?
No, don't pay. No, because that's a little bit like extreme. But I'm saying like let's say like okay, you're building your channel. Let's say you want a logo or something to get more recognized.
Okay, so try to spend money to look more professional, perhaps, to distinguish yourself from others.
Trying to say. But don't spend money you don't have. Now, I'm not saying go buy a $1,200 computer tomorrow and start doing YouTube.
Right.
Like, because that would make no sense. Like, don't spend money you don't have. Try to build an audience. Try to see what other people are posting relative to what you are trying to do on YouTube. Try to get advice from other people. I know it's very hard to reach out to other YouTubers because a lot of YouTubers don't really reach back to you. Right. I've done this many times where I've like asked for advice and never.
Especially if they have a big following, like a lot of people watching.
Yeah,
they're not going to respond to most of their chat. I mean, most channels with maybe like 20 plus people, it's going to be hard for them to notice new viewers. I mean, that's why I mainly like to watch channels that have like 5 to 10 viewers, because then you can actually interact with that person. But you go to somebody's channel, like it's weird when you go to this like a Fortnite guy and he has like 10,000 or a Call of Duty guy who has 14,000 viewers. You can't interact with that guy, and the only thing he wants is your money. I mean, that's why I don't watch those big YouTubers, because that's all they want.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like be interactive with your chat too. So let's say like you have your friends watching, you have new people coming in. Like let's say like I have like 18 or something. I try to read every single comment. Like it's good because then people can see like, hey, they're responding to me. That's cool. Right. Now you'll be able to recognize like your regulars off the bat.
Right.
Like let's say when I do Fortnite update videos, it gets to like, I think my highest one was like 10K views.
Oh wow!
And like like legit, maybe like 1 to 2 minute videos just explaining what's going on, what changes the Fortnite or whatever. But let's say like I'm getting a bunch of comments, like I will sit there like for 1 to 2 hours.
Fortnite is still relevant after all this time?
What? Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite.
Yeah, a lot of people play it, but I feel like now it's like dying off. It just because of what they're doing to the game. Now, I like to keep people informed too about what's going on. Let's say like you guys don't have a laptop, you guys don't know how to like stream through your PS4, or right. Don't know how to make a video. I'm there to give you like the patch notes or whatever. So whenever like I see people commenting automatically, I always give them advice. what they could do for like their download speeds. Now, there's another thing. If you guys are on PS4, there's an issue going on. Maybe not on Xbox, so I know you play Xbox, but recently Sony made a decision to slow down everybody's download speeds for certain games. Now, this has been happening because like when we download files on PS4, it takes longer than usual. Like for me to even download like a patch update for a game, it takes up to like 30 minutes just to download just to copy and paste the file into the game, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize you can stream to YouTube on your Xbox. Like, it's nice that PS4 goes direct, but with Microsoft owning Xbox and also Mixer, I mean, I can understand that where they want Xbox to go direct to Mixer, but you got to do like, for me, I have to bypass what you don't have to, because you can go direct. Like I have to hook up maybe a game capture card, or I have to get a wired connection to my router to my Xbox, and then I have to stream it to my PC, and then I can stream it to YouTube. You on the PS4, you can just go live straight to YouTube, which Xbox people, I feel like there's less Xbox people on YouTube streaming because there's that wall there, that streaming wall.
Yeah.
And I don't know. What do you think about Mixer, man?
So I haven't really gotten. I haven't gotten a chance to actually check out Mixer itself. I know a lot of big streamers like Ninja recently just switched over from Twitch. Twitch isn't really a good platform to be on anymore. If you're just trying to like learn how to stream. I think it's filled
with thoughts. I'm just gonna say it, but all platforms, they have their own thoughts. But I feel like Twitch has those thoughts, like that the lady who threw the cat and like nothing happened, and then people's channel who were like, hey, y'all need to ban this chick who threw the cat, showing the video of the cat, they got banned for the same thing, for showing the video of the lady, but that lady is still streaming because she's like in their pocket, she's in Twitch's pocket kind of thing. Like they're not going to ban their money makers, but they'll ban the person trying to get the other person banned who's showing the footage from the other I don't know. There's a lot of thoughts on that. Kind of reminds me of TikTok. I just downloaded TikTok, and oh my god, I'm probably going to uninstall it today. That app is trash.
I mean, I use TikTok, but I'm like cringe. Like I like to make funny videos. You know what I mean? Like I don't like doing dancing videos. I don't really understand how people are getting famous from dancing.
A grown man should not download TikTok. I'm telling you guys, don't download TikTok. Remove it.
I'm already on TikTok, so
I'm gonna go ahead and uninstall it now, even though I just installed it like a week ago. It's bad.
That's hilarious.
Boom, uninstalled.
You said boom, uninstall. But back to like the Mixer thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's good though for Xbox to have like their own streaming service, because I know Mixer's part of Microsoft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I mean, if they were to incorporate, instead of like you having to be able to link up your capture card, your PC, if they were to incorporate Mixer into Xbox, streaming from Xbox to Mixer, that'd be great for
they
Microsoft.
Have that. They have that. As an Xbox user, I can stream directly to Mixer straight from Xbox.
Oh, okay, then that's good.
Just like how you can go straight to YouTube, it's just nobody goes on Mixer. I mean, most people, like as of right now, YouTube is still getting more views than Twitch. Okay, if you look up the statistics daily, YouTube is still beating Twitch. Okay, so when people say, oh, Twitch is bigger, well, if you look at the numbers, YouTube is still beating Twitch. Okay, that's just facts. Most people, I mean, name me a few, other than like the Ninja, the Shroud, Dr. Disrespect, what other Twitch streamers do you know of?
Oh, man. Me? I'm just joking. I used to be on Twitch.
I could tell you all kinds of YouTubers out there that make content and documentaries. Like, I think Twitch is missing that aspect where people can just make content other than just streaming. Like, that's why Twitch won't be as big as YouTube, because everybody's I mean, Ninja had like 10 million subs on YouTube while still on Twitch. He probably made more money on YouTube than he did on Twitch.
Definitely made more money on YouTube. But here's the thing, though, like for getting partnered with Twitch, I think it's a way easier program to get partnered with Twitch.
Yeah, they changed it. Yeah, it definitely. All you need is 1,000. Let me pull it up. They probably changed it since then.
But I think it's way easier to get partnered on Twitch. But I will say, if you do go that way, I wouldn't go that way. Building your audience on Twitch is a horrible way, because now you can't even go, like, you can go play back a stream, but you can't really do uploads on Twitch. You can't really have that freedom to do anything you want. Now, you could play music on Twitch, and you probably would get copyright just like you would on YouTube.
Right.
But like when I was on Twitch, man, maybe a couple of years back, I'd be able to have like a music bot on there. I'd be able to play my own music, have the chat play around with the music or whatever. YouTube, obviously, they don't play around with copyright.
Right.
You'll get tagged the minute you even get a copyright on your channel, which I think is good.
I probably have about 4 pages of just copyright claims.
Oh, definitely.
Nothing I can do about it. I mean, it is what it is.
I think I got one last night playing music on one of my streams. But, but I think it's good, though, too, because YouTube stops you from making money off of another person's creative aspect of what they have on YouTube. But like you said, like I feel like Twitch is missing the aspect that, hey, they shouldn't just be a gaming platform to stream on. I think they should broaden their horizons. But
I got Mixer's requirements up. Let me read them out to you. Your account must be at least 2 months old. Okay, you must have at least 2,000 followers. You must stream at least 12 unique days per month. Not bad. You must stream at least 25 hours per month. That's it. They changed it. You know, that's pretty simple.
And that's on Mixer, right?
Yeah, that's on Mixer. I mean, that's a lot easier than Twitch. I mean,
definitely.
I purposely not. Hugo says hi. I purposely not.
What's up, Hugo?
Affiliate on Twitch because they stop me from streaming on YouTube. So when I go live on my Let's Play channel, I stream to Mixer, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube same time. If I affiliate with Twitch, they have an exclusivity clause. I can't multi-stream. They shut that down. Like it has to be a full 24 hours before that stream can be posted. So I'm monetized on YouTube. They have no requirements preventing me from streaming elsewhere. They don't care. So if I was to do affiliate on Twitch, I'm kind of stuck. You know, if I want to stream on YouTube, like by not allowing it, I can stream 4 platforms same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like I could affiliate if I want, but I don't know. I think it's better to reach 4 platforms versus 1.
Right. I just feel like here's the thing too, like with Twitch, like you gotta be big on Twitch. Like a lot of people don't go down like to like lower channels. Now I like to go look out on like YouTube. I like to go look for people that are streaming with a lower view count rather than people that are having like a lot of people watch them. I like to show love to other channels. Now a lot of people don't do that on Twitch. A lot of people just will like go to the top guy.
They make it a lot harder for you to I don't know, raid other channels. Like it's not as natural as YouTube. The version of YouTube is like you can host somebody then unhost them, but it's like, well, that was easy. Like I made no connection with that person other than just quickly hosting and unhosting them. YouTube, you know, when you do a raid, you send your whole chat there. They have to click the link. It's more interactive. And you
the
don't.
Other thing though, Twitch has a good aspect though. Like hosting a different channel. Let's say like you're live, you can host another channel on your channel. I wish YouTube would have that same thing. Now YouTube, I don't know if you know this or not. So let's say like we try to go to someone's like comment in the comment section.
Right.
We try to click on it. we're not able to go to no one's channel anymore.
Oh no, they turned that off because of the quarantine. Yeah, so right now you can't click on somebody's channel because they can't moderate those sub channels. So they just disabled it all. So I can't click on your link. It's just right now it's just permanently. Yeah, I mean you have to manually search my channel. So because they can't moderate live chats like that, because YouTube knows if 100 people from this channel all subscribe to each other, they can kind of catch it. But because there's their workforce is, I don't know how less of it is now because of the quarantine. It kind of helps them not have to moderate it. Hey, if you can't click their channel, okay, that's going to prevent you from going to those sub channels. Because YouTube bans a lot of people on those channels. They're like, you know what? We'll just make it where you can't click their channel. Boom, done.
I think that's a good idea, though.
I don't know. I feel like there's going to be another wave of demonetization soon. I feel like whatever requirement you just hit, the 4,000 hour watch time.
Don't say that, man. Don't jinx me.
It's about time. I mean, it's about. They did it twice when I was on this platform. It's going to happen again. The next one, I swear, it's going to be 10,000 subscribers, maybe like 10,000 hours of watch time. It's going to happen. I feel like it's going to hit. That means you got to pump up your channel fast because I feel like we're going to be demonetized again soon.
Well, I just want to let everybody know I had a phone time on YouTube.
Time to switch to Mixer. Or you ever thought about DLive?
It's good though too. I'd like to see what they do next. Like you were saying earlier, like what they did in the previous years, demonetizing. Now I feel like it's good. That's a good way to build your channel too, as well. But I think the level cap of getting 4,000 watch time hours. That's a lot. And people don't understand, though, to get monetized.
Yeah,
1,000 subscribers. You can hit that number easily.
Yeah, 1,000 is, I mean, the subscriber count, I feel like if you really wanted 1,000 this week, you can get it. It's the watch time. It's the watch time that's the hardest.
And people don't understand, like I said, like the last month and a half, with all the stuff that was going on in my personal life and the way my channel grew, I feel like, it made me a better person. It made me realize, I could reach any goal in my life. But like I'm telling everybody that's in the chat right now, like if you put your mind to it, you can do it. But don't let those numbers affect you. The watch time will come and go. It's always up and down. Depends on who clicks on your video. It depends on how you set yourself out on YouTube.
Right.
How you do your tags, how you do your hashtag.
It's
how you are as a person.
On my main channel, I keep my subscriber count hidden because with channels, people like to judge the channel based on how many subscribers you got. And so I'm trying to prevent that. And I hide my subscriber count because I don't want people coming in feeling maybe intimidated that I have a certain amount of subscribers or feeling like maybe I'm not their channel to watch because I don't have enough subscribers. So that's why I keep my main channel hidden, my subscriber count. I'll probably keep this one hidden too once I hit 1,000 or something, or I'll use it as an experiment for now because it's been a while since I had a channel under 1,000 subscribers. Because my main channel obviously is monetized, so I have to have over 1,000. But that channel has over 1,000 since the beginning of 2018.
Like I'm saying, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to hide. Like, I get what you're saying, like the whole aspect of like people coming to your channel and seeing like that number.
People have thought I've had over. I mean, I barely have any. I just have a little bit more than you, just to give you an aspect of how many I have. People have thought I have over 100,000 subscribers, and YouTube glitches my channel a lot. I have screenshots where people will come to my channel. Oh, cool! You have 2 million subscribers, or you have 1 million. Like YouTube will glitch my subscriber count, and when people tell me that, I'll ask them to send me a screenshot, and it says the Division 454 2.8 million subscribers, and I'm like, what? I'll take it. And that's only because I keep it hidden, so YouTube kind of like tries to fill the blank in, but they're way off. I mean,
right?
They're way off. I'll take it. Hey, you think I have 2 million subscribers when I barely have enough to be monetized? Okay, cool. I'll take it. Cool. Yeah. I have 2 million. Sure. I don't know.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know if I should hide it. I've looked at it a couple times.
If you hide it, I swear people are going to think you have more subscribers than what you have.
Because I think right now, like mine's even glitched out. Like mine says like 1.54 K, and it's like 1.53 on the analytics app. Now mine's always glitched out because it's never like accurate at all. I don't even realize, like, I don't really pay attention to my subscriber count. That's the thing too. Like, I get it. I hit like 1,500. I'm not gonna go around and like brag about it.
Why not? It's a cool number, man. That's a lot. Good job.
I mean, it's a cool number, but I'm the type of guy that like the way I like if I achieve something like monetization. Like I'm very very happy about that. But I'm not expecting people to like donate. Or, like, if you want to donate, that's out of support, that's out of love. I'm not the type of person that's going to be like, yo, you guys got to donate to play with me. Not that type of person. Because in my life, I don't really need a whole lot. Like, if I have my PlayStation 4, if I have, like, a headset, I only buy the things I need. I never buy things.
I did a quick math analysis of how I can live and be on YouTube and do it full time. I know some income places around here, the apartment complexes. I could probably get an apartment for like $500, okay? As long as I have high-speed internet. Now this I haven't checked. As long as I have a high-speed internet, I could do this. So I'm thinking maybe around $700-800 a month, I can do YouTube full time. But I'm nowhere near that. Like, if I made that much per month, dude, I'd quit in a heartbeat because I'm low maintenance. I know how much I need to live each month.
Yeah.
So if I ever hit that number, I'm totally moving out, getting the cheapest apartment I can, and just YouTube.
Definitely, man. And that's the thing too. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like when you watch some of these YouTubers that have like nice cars, nice everything, you got a nice house. That's amazing. But like people like me and you, like I don't need a whole lot. I can live in a trailer and have high-speed internet.
I consider myself like a tiny home guy. Like if I had a tiny home and 10 acres and like high-speed internet, dude, I'd be living. That's awesome.
Heck yeah! All I need is a phone, some pizza, some bologna. Like I'm not even like. I don't like spending my money. I like to spend money when I have to. Like if I really have to. Like if it's something I want, heck yeah. Like you probably don't know about my skin addiction on Fortnite, but I have a skin addiction.
That sounds terrible. The way you said that, you mean like?
Well, not okay. Let's put it this way. Okay, I'm not
customization, character, costume. I mean, skin addiction. That just sounds like something you see on TLC on My Addictions.
I'd be like the guy, I play Fortnite and I'm addicted to skins.
Yeah, I'm a professional Fortnite player and I'm addicted to Fortnite skins. Tonight, TLC, Static, T06.
So, it's like a joke though, man. Like, so here's the thing. When Fortnite came out, my friend Demos that I was talking about earlier, the guy that got me into streaming on Twitch, and then when I switched over to YouTube, he's like, yo, check out this game called Fortnite. And I was like, played one game and I was like, this game's not for me.
Right.
And I sat there one day and I see my other friends playing and I'm like, all right, what is this game? Let me go back to this game real quick. And I feel like when I started Fortnite, I should have been streaming. I should have been doing streaming more. I should have been on top of it. Because I feel like I'm an average Fortnite gamer. I'm not the best. I can crank 40s. I can't do those 90s. I can't be Bob the Builder. I'm not no Bob the Builder.
That's why I don't play that
anything.
game. Is the building sucks in that game.
Oh yeah,
I can't build,
and it's
so
way too glitchy.
yeah.
But I was like, let's see what this game's about. And then I was like, skins, cool. Now, if I would have bought like the skins that they came out like when there was no seasons, I would have been like, I'm an OG. But my friend Emos, he calls it my skin addiction. He's like, do you have a skin addiction? I'm like, no, I'm not.
You should
And
make
it's hilarious.
a parody, like a TLC video on that, and make it look like the TV show, but just do it with Fortnite stuff.
Just do a little Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, this is my I have an addiction.
And make it like 3 hours
bad.
long with like 6 episodes and I don't know.
Like the Tiger King, but I end up killing off my Fortnite account, just deleting everything.
Right?
It's like, oh, the end. Spend all this money, don't even need it. The end. No, but I enjoy it, man. I don't really think I have a skin addiction. I'm just saying, like, my friend Demos, he jokes around. But I'm like, yo, dude, there's a new skin in there. Give me some money. But the thing is, though, with me and him, like, he's family. So I always pay him back. Everybody's like, oh, do you just give him money for skins? Nah. Me and him go way back when. Now, I'm not talking about, like, way back when we were, like, little kids. I'm saying, like, we're basically, like, best friends, but we met, like, years ago.
Right.
So he basically, we both trust each other back and forth. Like, if he needs something, I'm like, got you, dog. If I need something, got you, dog. But it's always like I'm going back to the way, if you want to start YouTube, surround yourself with positive people. And if negative people are on YouTube, I've had this recently happen to me because people's channels are not growing. Manipulate you and use your ideas against you and use it for their own advantage and not talk to you is messed up. So that's why I'm saying surround yourself with positive people. It's kind of like when you see a music artist and you have their team, you have the managers, they have the same people around them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, be the Kevin Hart of YouTube. Because Kevin Hart has a good career. Kevin Hart has built his career from the bottom up, from doing movies, doing stand-ups, to doing TV shows, to whatever it may be. That guy has a team behind him. Now, if you build your team around positivity all the time, your life is going to be built around positivity. That's why I tell people, I posted this on my community tab the other day. I said, hey, block out all the negatives. If you see that stuff, block it off automatically. Like, you don't need those people in their life. Because the minute you see
agree.
someone's...
They're just going to bring you down.
The minute that you see someone, like, being manipulative or being negative and, like, doing things, and you start changing as a person to use you as an advantage, like, cut that off. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, like, I'm a real, like, honest person. I like to speak my mind a lot. If I see something that's wrong, I like to be an adult about it. I like to talk to people and try to be an adult. But the way the situation that happened in the last month with these two individuals, I'm not going to say their names, but I'm saying, like, I had to just cut back and just let them go for my life. Now, is it hard? Yes, because I was close to these people. But is it bad in the end? No, because now I'm not talking to those people. Now I can just, figure, what is next. Because people come and go. That's like in high school. Let's say, like, you have best friends. You have the best friends in the world. You're not going to have those friends out of high school. It's just the way of life. You're going to meet positive people and you're going to meet negative people. You just got to, like, when I first started YouTube, man, I met a lot of negative people. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm on this channel. I met a lot of negative people. But I matured over the years to understand that I don't need those negative people in my life because all they're going to do is break me down. So the minute that someone shows their true colors, that's when you're like,
Yep.
nah, bye, Felicia.
Bye,
And
bye,
I'll
Felicia.
try to, yeah, no, I'll try to explain to you a little bit more off this podcast.
I gotcha.
Happened, but
hey, check out this picture I posted on Twitter today. I'm gonna pop it up on the stream, or I can put it in your chat.
You can pop it up on stream because I'm.
So I do a lot of bike riding, and you know, as of late, I guess you could say I've been a little bit more religious, perhaps. Not, I mean, I don't know if that's the right word, but lately, you know, with all this coronavirus stuff, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm bike riding today, and I see this cross in the middle of the woods, right? I have the picture up, and I take the picture of it, and I didn't realize there's a freaking light over the cross, like the sun.
Oh, that's crazy.
So just thought I'd share that with you. Maybe it was a sign for something. Hey, I'll take signs where I see them, you know, and you know, however I interpret it, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. I looked at the picture, and there was the light right above it. So you talking about your positivity and stuff, I just thought I'd share this picture with you. I'll share the full picture to your DMs.
Yeah, definitely.
But I know we've been streaming for a while now. Would you be down to do? I think we're gonna wrap it up. Would you be down to do this maybe again next week or something?
Yeah, man, just hit me up. Days off, Thursday, Wednesday. Let me know.
All right, and where can everybody find you at?
So if you guys want to look me up, my name is Static T06. That is 06. It is on. Basically, if you guys see my logo on the screen, on his screen, just want to put Static space T06. You guys will be able to find me there. I do stream daily. If you guys like Fortnite videos, you guys like update videos, I'm going to start doing Call of Duty a lot more. Hopefully, we're going to be doing some stuff with Division over here, doing a little collab. I've been wanting to collab with you for a very long time.
Hey, man, if you if you need some help setting up a podcast channel, dude, I'm down for that. You can set up your little T06.
I think you might want to talk to Demos about that. He's the one that's doing like the kind of the team's podcast.
Right.
He's more into like podcasts. I like doing podcasts because I like the way, you know, I can connect with somebody on certain levels and stuff. But for right now, I'm gonna stick to like the streaming. But I know my buddy Demos. I'll probably send you his info probably later on. You can give him a little bit of pointers onto the podcast side of everything.
All right,
but
pretty cool.
Also, I just want to thank you for letting me be a part of your podcast, man.
Hey, not a problem. I appreciate you you being on here, and we'll definitely link up after the stream and talk about you know, some more stuff.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. See you later.
All right, peace out. Late.
So there we go. Static T06. Now he's going to be commenting some comments in the chat after the live stream. So if you guys want to post any comments, I'll make sure I'll send them to him. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. My Twitter, the Pirates Deck Pod. I couldn't get the actual name to fit the Pirate Decks Podcast for Twitter. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully we're going to have a podcast tomorrow with somebody else as well. You guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.